Hi guys, how are you all doing? This is your coffee now. Just a quick video on oral hygiene, or you want to call it mouth hygiene. So it's just me showing you step by step on things that I do, on how I brush my mouth and all that. Maybe it's going to help someone out there. A few years ago, I didn't know that when you brush, you're not meant to rinse your mouth. Whenever I brush, I rinse my mouth. Then I went to my dentist, and my dentist said, no, I'm not supposed to rinse my mouth whenever I brush. And since then, this is nearly 4 years now, I haven't rinsed my mouth whenever I brush, or more than 4 years, I can't remember. And my kids as well, they don't rinse. So what we do, rinse your mouth before you start brushing. So before you start brushing, put water in your mouth, rinse it, pour it out, and then brush your mouth. So if you brush your mouth, all you just have to do is to spit out whatever you brushed, whatever dirt that comes out of your mouth, and that's it. You're done. You don't have to put water again and brush it and rinse it, because you need that floral that comes out of your paste. So you need a little bit that to help your enamel. But when you spit it out, you don't have any helping your enamel. So my doctor told me, and since then I've been doing it, and that helps. So now let me show you guys the paste that I use. If you want your teeth to look healthy, not like all these veiny white, no, you can never get that if you have a natural teeth. And one thing you have to know is veiny white, all their teeth looks the same. You can tell the teeth most times are bigger than the mouth, and then you find out that it's just too much when they smile. I'm not saying it's bad. Anybody that wants to do it, or you feel like is what you want, or you can afford to, go for it. But there's nothing like taking care of what you have. Okay, so I try my best to take care of things that I have, take care of my body, take care of my anything that has to do with self is very important for you to take care of. You can have a flashy car or have a flashy house, and then your being that is living in that house is not healthy. Think about it. It doesn't make sense. So you have to look after yourself. So think about that. So let's get back into why we're here before I will start ranting, and then we'll get out of contents. But let's stay back in place on what we're saying. So in the morning, what I normally do when I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with this. So this is the Oral-B 3D White Advanced Express Whitening. This one here. I have another one. This whitening toothpaste, they sell it, the original price is always £10, but most times Tesco do half price on this. So whenever it's on half price, I've never seen it more than half price. Whenever they do it half price, I buy them and I stock. At the moment, I have like 4 backups with this one. So always have a whitening brush, a whitening toothpaste that you use at least once a day. So I use this one in the morning, and then I use this one. This is the Sensodyne Pro Enamel gentle whitening. So this one is a whitening as well, but it's gentle. So this I use at night. So this morning, and every time I brush my teeth, I know this video is going to be everywhere, but just listen, you will learn. Every time I brush my teeth, I use my glycerin, cool mints, not just any mouthwash that you can lay your hands on, use it. So whenever I finish brushing, I use my mouthwash. That is a must. Morning and night, I use my mouthwash. And most times during the day, if I have, maybe like most times during the day, if I eat swallow before going to work, I will always use my glycerin and just rinse my mouth before I leave the house. That is how I always do it. And then let me show you guys my brush that I use. So this is the Oral-B, their brush. This is the one that I use, and this one is the one for my kids. They have this one. Like what I said before, you can have a fancy car, you can live in a fancy house, and then you're not taking care of yourself. These are things that you have to invest on. Invest on things that helps your body, your soul, your mind. Same time, I think it was the same time that I went to my dentist that he told us to stop spitting, stop rinsing our mouth. That he said, try and get electric brush, it will help. Because my enamel has started separating. And he said, because you brush vigorously. Like when I brush really hard. And he said, no, you don't need it. You need to brush in a gentle way, okay, and in a circular motion. And he said, get a try and get electric brush. And that was when I got this for my kids, and I got this for myself. This is so good. So this, you turn it on like that, yeah, and if you press it, I'm going to wash it, but let me use this as, if you press it really hard, see, that shows you you're pressing really hard. So when you're brushing, it's going to go like that, but when you press it hard, the light comes up to show you. So when you press it really hard, the light comes up to show you that you're really pressing really hard. So whenever I'm brushing, I try to go gentle, and since I started using this brush, it has helped me. This brush is quite expensive, but it is worth it. I've been using this brush now for, if not nearly 2 years. And this one, my kids has been using this one now for more than 2 years. It's worth the price. When you look at the money, you go, oh, 40 something, oh, 80 something. No, I'm not buying it. But you will spend more than that on clothes. It doesn't make sense. When you start thinking about it, you find out that looking after you is more important than what you put on and where you live. So I just hope I won't repeat that word again, because I've repeated it 3 times now. Yeah, so this is my kids' brush and this is my one. So they have their different brushes, and what you do is just to change the head. Sometimes if their one is not working, they can change their head to my one and use my one. But my one, the difference between my one and their one is not, I just want to see if there's water. Their one is not that, you see my one have different steps. So this is the highest, middle, and that. Yeah, and their one has just got one. And their one is like the middle of my one. Okay, so their one is a little bit mild when it comes to the speed. And my one has got like high speed if you charge it. And you charge it with, it's got the charger in the toilet. You just pop it on there and it charges. And after that, you use it. So yeah, that is our brushes. And another thing is your tongue. If you don't brush your tongue properly, it's going to smell. I feel like the smell that comes out of your mouth, 80% of it comes from your tongue. You have to learn how to brush your tongue properly. And this brush is what we use. So this is my own. I've been using this tongue brush since 2007. That is how long I've known about this tongue brush. Since 2007, I was using it. Even when I was coming to the UK, I had to buy loads of this to come to the UK. I introduced this tongue brush to their dad. He started using this tongue brush. I gave him one of it. I said, "Now, how can you use a brush, like a toothbrush, as your tongue brush? No, it will just brush a little bit, but this one is round and big. It goes round your whole mouth and cleans your tongue properly." So this is my kids one. They've got their one, so you can see the design is different for everyone to know their one, and this is my one. So that is our tongue brush. And did I talk about, yeah, glycerin? I told you guys I always use this glycerin twice a day, but my kids, they use their one once a day. So my first son, he's 13 now, so he's using my glycerin and my night toothpaste. So he uses this day and night, and with his glycerin, my glycerin, so he's using the same as myself. The 11 and the 9 years, they use this one. This is there's Sensodyne Pro Enamel for kids. So this one is for kids, and they use this one, oral care for kids as well, 6 plus. They didn't even close it. This just poured on my leg. So this is their one and this. So they use that. The last two. And that is what they use day and night for their mouth. So I just wanted to come here and share it with you guys. Just a little bit recap. If you are someone that brush your teeth, after brushing your teeth, you rinse it, please stop. Try not to rinse your teeth and you will see the difference. You can Google it and see if it's good not to rinse your teeth. You will find that out. I found out late, about 4 years or 5 years ago, and I've been doing it with my kids, and I'm telling you, it helps. Okay? And again, try and get a mouthwash. If you brush your teeth in the morning and in the night, and in between, if you find out that maybe you had something that you feel like, oh, I don't want people to smell it, use your mouthwash and rinse your mouth and spit it out. It helps. And then the toothpaste that you use matters a lot. I have some toothpaste that when I try them, I'm like, nah, I don't want to use this again. But this Oral-B one has really worked for me. There's another Oral-B one, the blue one. I can't remember the name. That one I used for years. That one is just a mild whitening Oral-B. That one they sell for like £3 or less than £5. That one is good as well. I've used that one for a very long time. But since I started using this one, I can tell that my teeth is a bit whiter than it used to be before. So that is why I stick to this one. I've only had my teeth whitening once. That was in 2016, I think, was the first time I had my teeth whitening when I was traveling to Nigeria. But since then, I haven't. So my concentration is more on the type of toothpaste that I use. It helps. So if you get a good whitening toothpaste, it will help you. And above all, everything that I've said here, try and grab yourself a good tongue brush. It will help. Tongue brush is everything when it comes to your mouth. Even when my kids, because my kids, they brush their teeth morning and night, and they use their tongue brush, but I try my best every Sunday. So once a week I do their oral hygiene for them. So once a week I will brush their teeth myself. So what I would do, I would take their brush head, I will clip it to my one, so I will switch it over to my one and then use it for them. Yeah, I will take my hand, I will brush them myself once a week. I always do that just to make sure that their oral hygiene is intact and safe, because I don't want story that touches the heart. If you want to help your kids, you have to start when they are younger, because if you start when they are younger, then they will have good oral hygiene, and that will help them in future, because when you're not there, they will carry on doing it themselves. And before they started, what I do is I'll just put their paste for them, and then we'll go in the toilet and we'll do it together. So I'll be brushing and they'll be doing the same thing, and when I find out that they are good, I allow them to do it. So what I do now is I always help them once a week, and that is how we do it. What else do I have to? Am I missing out on anything? No, yeah. So that is it. I just wanted to come here and share with you guys. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share this video as well. You don't know who you will help by sharing this video to them. And I will definitely catch you guys again in my next video. Above all, don't forget to share yourself love. Have a lovely day.